Hi guys, Nick here from TechRadar, and today we'll be looking at Huawei's take on Android Q with EMUI10. Now, while most of P30 Pro owners will only be able to test this new beta out in September, we get to try it a little bit earlier thanks to our friends at Huawei. So let's talk about what's new in this update and what you can expect. Now, looking at the UI, it's very familiar, and if you've been using EMUI 9 or 9.1, you'll feel right at home. One of the things we've heard many people say about EMUI is that the UI can feel a little bit cramped and has a jarring resemblance to Apple's iOS. Now, the 10th version looks to shift away from that, but it isn't too far off. There's still hints of iOS here and there, as well as sprinkles from other popular Android skins. EMUI 10 does try its best to find its own look, and there are subtle changes here and there in the way icons and text are laid out. Huawei has employed something called magazine styling, which adds ample spacing between text, and overall it makes it easy to navigate the OS and just makes it look a lot cleaner. Now, this also means that there'll be less information displayed on the screen, and to some it can feel like a wasted space, but we like that effect as it makes things look simple and elegant on screen. On the notifications panel, you'll see that the icons now have a circular backdrop, which is a much closer resemblance to Google's Pixel phone, which lights up and now makes it easy to know if you have a certain setting on or off. Heading over to the Settings app, you'll now see that options have been grouped into major categories, accompanied by round icons on the left-hand side. Another thing that's been updated is the always-on display setting, which now allows you to choose between more colorful options and different clock styles, which is a lot more interactive, a lot more interesting than just seeing simple white text on screen. It's not available in the beta version we received, but we have been told it'll be part of the full release. The icons have also been refreshed with rounder edges and saturated colors to make it a lot more easier on the eyes. EMUI 10 also adds animations to this to add a little twist to the overall user experience. Now, you'll notice that tapping on an icon depresses them into the screen and has a spring-like animation. Gestures remain the same as per previous EMUI versions, except they also have subtle animations. It's a small addition, but it does make the UI feel a lot more responsive. Another key inclusion is an enhanced dark mode, which is more or less like the dark mode found on Android 10 anyway, but Huawei's tweaked it slightly by adding varying levels of grays and blacks, so it's a lot more pleasing to the eye. Now, you can force third-party apps like Google suites of apps such as Drive and Gmail to employ the dark theme, but in our testing with the EMUI 10 beta, it didn't always work. The camera app has also seen a much-needed design refresh. It still functions the same way and has the same options as previous EMUI versions, but it's a lot more streamlined with cleaner typography and UI elements. So that's a list of some of the changes coming to EMUI 10. It's not a huge difference from EMUI 9, but overall these small changes do help the OS look and feel a lot faster and better than it ever has before. Let us know if you have any questions about EMUI 10 or if there's something in particular you'd like us to test out. This is Nick signing off, but for everything else in the world of tech, stay tuned right here to TechRadar.com.